I'm Joe Reed. This is Behind the Mic with AudioFile magazine. Michele Cobb has been with me for the whole week, and we're all interested in how she's closing this out. Michele.
Life Hacks for Little Alien by Alice Franklin, read by Sally Phillips.
Okay. I don't know anybody. I don't know Alice Franklin. I don't know Sally Phillips.
Oh, well, and this is another earphones winner, so we introduce you
Yay.
with a strong title.
Excellent.
So I would call this a well narrated, rather cute sounding title, but it's got so much more going on. So it's told from the second person perspective and it follows insights into the existence of a neurodivergent young girl through her teen years, and she believes she is an alien. This, of course, breeds instability in her environment, and we find our theme.
I got it.
And we never know her name. We don't know what the neurodivergence she has is, but we basically come to understand that it's autism. And she relies very heavily on television to get her through all these sleepless nights. And during one of these shows, she's introduced to something called the Voynich manuscript, which is an illustrated codex that is real and has never been deciphered.
Okay. Can we go back? We never learned her name.
Correct. Yeah.
Does that make identifying with her in some ways is more difficult?
No, it didn't for me because it's
Okay.
the whole conceit of the book is she thinks she's an alien, so not knowing her name and not
Yeah.
knowing what her neurodivergence is kind of gives it a little shade of mystery in an interesting way.
Okay, that's good. So tell me more. So this is actually a manuscript that does exist.
Yes, and she gloms onto finding the manuscript and actually learning the language. Maybe it is written in the alien language of her people,
Ah,
right? And she struggles with human language, so that's a piece of this. So she really dives into research and the possibility of finding the Voynich manuscript, maybe in a library, maybe it's in this planetarium. She's just searching for it. So it becomes a bit of an adventure because she and her friend Bobby actually learn that the manuscript is on loan to a library in London, and they travel by themselves to go see it.
now is this a book for adults?
I mean, I didn't think it wasn't for adults, but I it felt squarely in that young adult sensibility.
So tell me about Sally Phillips, who I don't know.
Oh, she was great. It's very light and youthful in tone. The pace of the performance, it made it feel like it was flying by, and it was fun in a way I did not expect.
Oh,
There's some very enjoyable scenes, especially when they go to the library and they're trying to get in to see the manuscript and they have to interact with the staff. That was a standout scene for me, I have to say.
well, what are we going to listen to? Because we have an excerpt.
Oh, this is where the question of television coming into play. Could it provide some answers into what's going on with her life?
This is Life Hacks for a Little Alien. It's by Alice Franklin, read by Sally Phillips.
Your dad has just got home. They are talking about someone, but you don't know who. They are talking about someone, but you don't think that it's you. But she's only been going there since September, your dad is saying. Your cousin turns up the volume. But tonight, the alien says, we must move forward, not backward. Hey, your cousin interrupts, pointing at the green alien but looking at you. That one looks like you. You study the alien. After careful thought and consideration, you shake your head. No, he doesn't, you say, calmly and accurately. This alien is not like you. He is green, with tentacles and a balloon around his head. You do not have those things. Instead, you have arms, legs, a head, and a face.
So is this narrated entirely in the second person?
Yes.
And how that is hard to pull off.
I think it all works really well in this title.
Good, I'm glad. No, that's great because I've read a couple of books where it really put me off, so I'm glad it was successful here.
Yes, I really loved everything about this.
Michelle, thank you. It was a great week. We were talking about Life Hacks for a Little Alien by Alice Franklin, read by Sally Phillips and Michelle. I shall speak with you next month.
Sounds good.
Okay. Behind the Mic is produced by Jessica Lockhart. Robin Whitten, Michelle Cobb, Emily Connolly, Alan Minskoff, and Kendra Winchester are our contributors. Jennifer Dahl is our editor, and the music is William Ross Chernoff's Nomads 4-Way. And I'm your host, Jo Reed. Good listening.